Hey guys, as we're talking about red light, yellow light, and green light, um, the reds are the tough ones. It's the pain, it's the losses, it's the crisis. Gosh, we hate the red lights. But on this road trip of life together, we're going to have to learn how to avoid some of those red lights, the ones that we don't need. And we're also going to have to learn how to like get under the hood and why we need some of those red lights and how some of those red lights can sometimes be seen as a gift. And I wanted to share my story with you. 3 years ago, I lost my younger brother. We're about 2 years apart, and he was robbed. He was robbed of his things, and he was robbed of his life. He was taken too soon, and life is not fair. When I found out, I was actually at a trade show in Iowa. And I think my dad was really smart because he didn't want me to find out on social media. So I think he called me. I was like 2 hours in coming from Iowa to Kansas City. And he said, you're gonna want to pull over for this news. And so when I did, and he told me, we both just sobbed because it was so sad. My knees buckled. I didn't even know if I can drive the rest of the other hours home because it was starting to get late. I didn't even know if I was going to make it forward. I just felt like I got kicked in the stomach. And, not just thinking back, I didn't get to say goodbye. That was my one thing. I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to spend more time with him. And so that goes to show that, life is short. And we need to be in our loved one's life. We need to, say what we mean what we say. And so instead of me continuing on, because I mourned him for a while, but I learned to look back to see, because he was such a free spirit. He knew the art of living. And I love honoring my brother Joseph because it helps me to really recognize that I need to, I honored him when he was alive, but I honor him more now that he's passed. It doesn't make his death any less hurtful and painful to me and my family. It doesn't belittle it. In fact, I say it actually helped me to be a better person, to get in the space that I am in today. So that grief was really a big gift. And so that red light was a green light for me to just get me out of my own funk, to get out here and to be able to help so many people on their life, on their journey, whether that be in business or in personal. I'm able to just give back and see that life is so precious and that we need to know how to accept the hard choices and embrace, not only all of the green lights that we love, but also the red lights that come with it, knowing how to accept it and also to, rise out of that. And, there's always lessons to be learned. That was a very, very difficult one that not only myself, but my family has learned. Knowing that, we can't get that time back from my brother, but we know he's always with us, heart, mind, and soul, and in spirit. His spirit lives on through the stories we tell. His spirit lives on through his children. Spirit lives on through all the loved ones. He was such a gift. He was a gift when he was alive, and he's a gift through his passing, because it made us really have a lot of introspection and look within ourselves, that the choices we make and the actions that we take has an impact, and there's an underlining sacrifice that we have to make every day. It's an intentional choice to be together, spend time together, and to give love to one another, that it just makes our journey and our evolution all the more meaningful, excuse me, as we're able to, journey together and figure out what are the things that are most meaningful and have the most fulfillment. Sending you so much love and light. Mwah.